Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Happy Sunday evening. It is late at night on Sunday here in India, and I've been meaning to do a lot of reviews for some of my favorite movies, which a lot of them are pretty famous movies and maybe like movie franchises. Um, and I haven't got around to them yet. I only started doing this review back in I think 2020, 2019, 2020, around that, maybe late 2019. I have to check, go back and check. And there's a lot of stuff that I watched for the first time well before that, and I haven't done reviews for on this channel. So this video is just to let you know what's coming up, barring any issues. But I do want to do a lot of reviews for famous films and some of my favorite stuff that, oh, my hair is a mess once again, that I haven't got around to doing yet because I have watched them well over multiple times. Something like Star Trek, for example, the Star Trek movies, Star Wars movies, Indiana Jones. These are the things that are on the top of my head right now. These are things that I really want to watch in the next few weeks. Back to the Future, things like that, stuff that I love a lot. The Marvel superhero and the DC superhero movies as well. Starting off with Superman, I do want to get to him first among the superhero films, but I'm also feeling in the mood to watch Iron Man and Captain America once again, because to be honest, I'm really missing Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, those kind of actors, the roles that they played compared to a lot of the superhero stuff that, to be honest, right now is not that good, the movies especially. And the television series as well. I mean, Marvel's television series are stinking up a lot. So among all of those sci-fi, superhero stuff, comedy, those kind of things, I also want to do horror, and I want to start off with doing a review for the Omen. This is one of the first horror movies, at least the first original film. It's one of the first horror movies that I do remember watching. If you've watched anything in my in my reviews over here, Evil Dead is the first horror movie that I remember watching when I was like 5 years old, and then closely after that was Basket Case, which is a shit movie, but still it is nostalgic in the fact that I do remember watching it when I was a kid, 5 years old. My parents used to watch a lot of English movies back then. My mother barely watches anything English these days. But yeah, back then we had less of a choice, so they did watch a lot of movies that were popular, and some horror movies included among that time. Although Basket Case isn't that kind of a famous film anyway. But I do remember this one from way back. I can't remember when I first watched it. In fact, I was actually having a little bit of a discussion with some of my cousins on a WhatsApp group that we have just for my cousins and I, my sister and my cousins and I. And I actually thought I watched this, maybe it was like around 7 or 8 in my grandmother's sister-in-law's house back in the old homestead area of Patanjali, but I guess I was wrong. They say it's not, they think we actually watched Evil Dead over there, but not for me, not the first time, but for them I guess it was. But I do remember watching it in Cochin, in Patanjali area, probably for the first time for me, and maybe it's some other day that I'm actually thinking about it, but that was the first time I remember watching it, and I've watched all the movies since then. The favorite is, of course, the very first movie, which I think is an absolutely amazing classic. So this is the box set that I bought a while back, and I had to dust it off, clean it, so I can start watching it today. I just watched the first movie. So let's open up this just to give you a look at what's inside. And I just realized something. The color scheme on the shirt, on my shirt, red and black, is the same as that on this. It's not the exact shade, of course. In fact, I think on the camera, the blacks are actually looking kind of like a very deep blue, but it's not. It is black and red, black and red. Should I check my scalp for 666? Anyway, so this is the box, the Omen Pentology. It's got 5 movies, and I just checked and I saw that there is a prequel movie coming out soon. Hollywood's run out of ideas apparently. So the Omen Pentology, Here is Wisdom, Let him that had understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of the man, and his number is 666, and I think it's somewhere from the Bible. But that actually gets me thinking that the number of the man, does that mean the ultimate evil is actually humans? The Satan is actually human, kind of like what the Rolling Stones song "Sympathy for the Devil." Also, I'm going off track right now. Anyway, this is the box set. This is one of the only 2 box sets that I have in the genre of horror. You've got the back, which tells you about the movies and the special the extra clips that you get in the movie in each movie. So you've got for mention that. So you've got the first movie, which is the Omen. It's the 30th anniversary edition. Then you've got Damien, Omen 2, excuse me, which is the one that I've actually watched the least. And then you've got Omen 3, The Final Conflict. That one I do remember watching in Trivandrum in my cousin's place, and yeah, I like that a lot as well. I don't think most people do like that, but it's got Sam Neill in it. Sam Neill is amazing. And then you've got the one that went only to DVD, which was Omen 4, The Awakening, starring I can't remember her name off the top of my head right now, but she plays Juliet Parrish in V, the miniseries, as well as the television series. My hair, oh boy. All right, and finally there's the Omen, which the reboot movie or a remake movie came out in 2006, starring Liev Schreiber in the role of Gregory Peck, the one that Gregory Peck made very famous. And you've got all the 30th anniversary special editions here. I don't even think I'm going to watch any of this stuff, but I'm here for the movies. So let's take it out from the box. From the eternal sea he rises, creating armies on either shore, turning man against his brother until man exists no more. What's the whole point of getting rid of everybody? The Omen mythology is the same image of the child Damien that you see on the front, that you also see over here, right? And when you open it up, you get all these discs in this tray. You get disc 1, which is the Omen, and this one is, can't really see it clearly. The writing is really kind of faded. Then you've got Omen 2, and you've got Omen 3. You got Omen 4, The Awakening, and the more recent 2006 remake of the Omen, and that's basically what's disc 2 all about? I've got to take my glasses off, to be honest. That's it just says the 30th anniversary edition. I only watched the movie. Yeah, anyway, I guess that's the special effects, the special features, not special effects. But that is the Omen mythology, and coming up right after this is my review for the first movie, and I'm going to space it a little bit and watch the other movies. Not sure when, but I will definitely try to watch them pretty soon. And yeah, so you can expect the first of my favorites. A lot of them are my favorites coming up, but yep, Omen is up first, and then I will start on Star Trek, Star Wars, Evil Dead, and the other stuff coming up pretty soon. Cheers, guys.